Yeah, I have here 20 something place and here 60 something place, overall 82nd. And the first thing that we will do for these weekly shorts is that we check out the records. And it's now 6 PM, so maybe they are revealed now. And I guess the times. I guess what I think could be the world record on each of these tracks. So my time here is a 15.59 and I'm pretty far behind in the world. I don't know what the record could be, probably 15.12. 15.12. Let's see if it's already watchable. It is. It's a 15.17. Okay, by Tres. Actually, 400s in front of BPs. Then let's see the comparison. I will try to go through all the records and watch all the 5 new tracks before Cup of the Day comes. Okay, this is the run by him. Let's see the top 5 with names on, probably better from the perspective of Susui. So early grip here, jump as far left as possible, and then yeah, this jump. I mean, the lines were quite obvious that you have to go inside tree, small jump over the edge, keep grip. This is the first one. So. Now, the next map. I was again on a rather bad position here. I think there... to be honest, again I will go with a 0.12. I don't know how even to get there, but I say 0.12. And it is 0.09. Okay, 0.12 is 4th place. Let's have a look at BPs. He gets the world record here. Stays much further outside. Gets much more speed with that, requires a small drift. And then this. And yeah, here in this part, I always thought that you have to go far left to keep grip, you know? But somehow it works for him. Somehow it works for him. So let's see if they have all the same lines or not. Mark did it a bit different. Went into a no slide even shortly. Alright. Next one. Yeah, here I already knew that Giuliano had a 17.9. I saw the clip with his 0.999. So I had here also decent position, even though I'm far behind that. Could have hunted it longer, but didn't really need to. Yeah, super risky start. This drift here is crazy. And then this. And actually, it's a bit sad that I cannot show you what I did in the ending, because I improved my PB with Giuliano's end. Oh, wait. So. And I wonder if anyone else did it though. Because I had a different ending. But maybe it's actually slower than what they do. Yeah, he's quite far behind. Oh, but they all do that. Oh, Tres. We have to watch Tres. Tres is doing something special. Tres is doing something special. Watch him. Yeah, incredible. Like, what is this? Incredible. He touches the fence here, the railing with his back tires and gets into a nose bug setup. What the heck? This is crazy. What did Bird do? He's next to me, it's interesting. Bird is nice, Bird. Exactly, this is what I wanted to see. So Bird, this is what I did. Jumping against this edge. With the front tires, the front of the car needs to hit it first. And then bouncing. The thing is that the acceleration penalty was always a bit different, and it's already difficult it's already difficult to aim, but then also you need to be lucky with the acceleration penalty. But you see that before that, he is quite far behind my Ghost, and in the finish it's only 5,000. And that was also when I hunted that, I was never getting it as good as my super old PB where I did the bird bounce as well. But then I thought, okay, I save it home now. I gained in the second part quite a lot on my earlier PB with the drift that Juliano does. Alright, next map. This is a quite simple map, just full speedish. I had the 0.23. Also here I've seen a clip. And was that clip all... was it a low 0.1? Was it 0.12? Maybe there was a 0.0 driven then. No, 0.15 actually. Like, yeah, where would you even gain that much? I have already a good position on this. And Hagen especially. Yeah, this is all just precision, precision, precision. Then here as inside as possible. Speed slide, speed slide. Now one thing that I'm wondering though is... here you are on freewheel. And I don't think that you want a speed slide here. Okay, he doesn't have. You lose the freewheel in this checkpoint already, then you get auto speed slide anyway. Yeah, very clean. Let's check the top. But they will look very similar, I assume. Full right, the whole track. This is the logical way. BP's had the most speed towards the ending. So now we come to the last one. And that is the map Flipmaster. I had a 14.7. This is of course interesting. What could be the record here? Also my PB is not really that great. You see it in the background. I had better starts than that. I can get more speed, and I think you can be also very, very lucky in this part. I don't know, I would say how about a 14.12? No, I don't know. Also 6/10 on this. My run was rather clean, but it's always hard to say with loyal maps like these. I don't think that you can get down to a 0.12. I would say 0.29. Let's see what it is. Oh, 0.32. Okay. 0.32. Susui with a record. Let's see. Oh, he stays on the right side. Okay. He has a lot of speed. But I thought my start was not that great. He's not really ahead there. He also overjumps this a bit. Doesn't even look that sick. But if you look at from my perspective, here in this part, he has a lot more speed and tries away. So let's see it from Turtle's perspective. Some of course go right, some go left. Ah, now multiple on the left. Susubi is the only one on the right. I think right side is faster, guys. I think it is confirmed that right side is faster. Susubi is the only one. Okay. These are the records. And yeah, if we check this, then BP's wins the campaign with 112,000 points, and then we have Susubi and Giuliano both with 75,000. I think that's the first time that the third place has that many points. I think that's a new record for the third place. Even fourth place, 57,000, is also very good. How did it happen? We have 5 different world record holders? No, we don't. BP's has 2 world records, that's how he gets such a huge number. We have Giuliano with a world record, we have Susubi with a world record, and Tres with a world record. So Piasek managed to get over 40,000 points without a world record. So actually all those 5 players cooked quite hard in this week. Alright, yeah, PP's second, first, fourth, first, and here I don't see him, but very good performance by him. And the first time winner. So now let's go down finally to the 5 new tracks. I can already tell you, next week comes map 89. This is the first time that I will hunt a map. I saw a virtual hunting map 69. I thought map 89 would be my map. So, we start with map 81. I try to do 10 minutes per track, or a bit less maybe for most of the tracks, because the puzzle one might take longer. So that we finish in time. Your first map by Voltus. Let's go. Usually we have a white map. This also looks white, and this is already it. Okay. Yeah, cars, hello, yeah. So, question. How is this? Better. Much better. '15th. Another car, ja, ist ja gut. Ninth. No, I need this as diagonal as possible, I think. It's a mix of getting this inside and having the good speed slide angle, of course. I don't want to hit this penalty, obviously. No, that's also not great. I lost some speed in the ending in my goal, so there it's definitely improvable. Start seems to be already quite good. I don't know if I want to speed slide the end or not. What is my speed there? I have to check my speed. Do we even have speed slide speed? Not really. We are under 400. Small PB again. Thousands. I don't really think that we have many different creative lines here. I mean, what could you do? I can try again the left ramp, but I really doubt it. No, never ever. Left ramp has no chance. Ah, 9,000. Am I always 7th, or is this bug again where it displays you always on 7th? Oh, the gear didn't come. Oh! Okay, I guess this is a map we can drive shorter. Let's see one more ramp cut, you say. I mean, this is a valid idea. It means, of course, that you... Oh, it's a very valid idea, it worked. Yeah, okay, wait. If you get it that good, it's better. I thought that the angle wouldn't be good, but I got it so good in this attempt. Wait. Seventh, of course. I mean, the problem for me always was that I overjumped this here. So the ramp cut is obviously a solution to not jump too far. Ah, I didn't get that gear. You need that gear change in the right moment. This was dumb. Come on. So yeah, with this is actually a bit more possible. But it requires this perfect jump now. They're very precise, obviously, first map typically. I guess I was hitting too much penalty. It's so close. Like, I'm always improving only by a few thousands. But I know that there is a 300-400 improvement possible if I hit it now. We still have 3 minutes for the 10 minutes, but I kinda wanted to say I do it a bit shorter, because there's not much happening on this map. And on the puzzle map we might need more than 10. Also these small improvements, they are quite annoying actually. Why can I not get that one run? Nine! This was it, this was it. Even though I went over the penalty actually. Even though I went over the penalty, it was fast. Because I had that inside line. Yeah, that are 18,000s. Okay, I guess we stop here. This is the first track. Next one. Overgrown tech. We're going in. So... already drove wrong. Yeah, what a map. Any cuts? Let's check. Checkpoint. Big checkpoint is there. Is there any connection otherwise? No, not really. Anything to the finish? Don't think so. Don't think so. I mean, it is a bit sus, but no, you could easily put a ramp here, but there isn't. Yeah. What is the start? Yeah, 4/10. I mean, when they ask for slow maps, like what else than tech can you actually get? That's the thing. So there are not many different styles at least that you can get. I have an idea for creative version of a slow map, but I don't know if they really would take that if they're actually searching for that. But apparently they search for just normal drivable maps here. So do I go outside hole now or not? I'm completely overjumping it. It cannot be the solution. But if I go super tight, then even if I jump straight, oh, somehow made it. Not perfect. Here I have to figure out what the best line is. Why, also really, I don't understand. Why did I make this jump smooth when I went as inside as possible, and I don't make it smooth when I purposely drive a little bit wider here? A bit confusing. Yeah, the last turn didn't feel good yet. I'm not sure if I want to go over the penalty in this drift. I just take it super inside. The start is annoying. I mean, the start is also maybe the part that makes this map a little bit more interesting. But I have the feeling the only logical way is that you take this inside hole and then you just make it with a bit of luck. It's a bit of luck how much you clipped it. Like, look at this. Like, this was the worst outcome that you could expect. But what should I do? Like, to the left? Cannot believe that. No, that cannot be better. Oh. Mann, Trackmania. Why did I actually gain with this? Also to the left, this cannot be better, but I improved my PP with it. Amazing. Like, I'm losing way too much time, I would think. It's a little bit yak, to be honest. Actually, I make it. I thought that full steering to the left would actually cause a slowdown. Also that you don't really accelerate better, I thought. What was this I had? Ah! But now I made it like this! Ah, this is confusing. Not really fan of that start, to be honest. I know what I would do in Granadi's cup here. If he hosts it again. Or if I can play it, the WeeklyShorts cup. Then I would definitely always drive to the left at first. Was it like... Ah! Okay. Okay, following. I thought it would be better to smooth steer to the right. You know? This is something I did all the time. Okay, now it works as well. But it's probably also fine to just full speed it. This is now the first decent run, I guess. Not perfect. Yeah, I saw. I was actually asking for an OK Boys week. And then Lars said no. I cannot tell you why he said no, but there is a reason. And Granadi said he's sick and otherwise he has to train for Beacon. So my whole idea with an OK Boys week is in the trash bin again. It would have been a perfect week because we have Random MX Cup on Saturday and on Friday is also Yannick's Platform Cup, and I think they actually should see these cups. They actually should see the Yannick's Cup. The Platform Cup is so exciting. But I definitely want them to see the Ultimate Learning Cup on Tuesday. Or the Evo Dirt Weekly, as long as it still happens. I mean, the Evo Dirt Weekly is not interesting for Lars. This is more like a thing for Granadi. That he sees the level that players have there. Even though I have to say that on the last map the level was not as huge anymore. there were also many players missing. Also last week it definitely was a big decline in that cup. I don't know how it continues. Okay, this is my lap. 7th place. This was really good. Let's go next. This is the puzzle map, and here we need a bit more time maybe. Okay, let's first just drive. On one route. I guess we need some comparison ghosts. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is not better. So, number 1 replay. Oh my god. I'm overjumping that I have to release. And then we have this. Aha, okay, interesting. Let's figure out what we have here. Ah, rip. That doesn't work. This was a lot faster, but yeah, it's difficult to see what we have. Also first of all, we can go left or right. I don't think that you want to jump from here into this turn. I don't think so. Also it's either left or right. Then on the left side, you would of course try to skip the penalty a bit. I don't think that you would ever go to the right side, that you only come from here. So, but then the first things happen. Also I drove already here to the left. This is the one thing you can do. The other thing is you can go straight. You could also use this mountain, but there I want to doubt that this would be any useful. So if you go here, you can go either to the left and then drive basically the same way with this water bounce, or you stay on the right. Now I went fully over the penalty here to get into this downhill, but you can also go fully up and avoid big parts of the penalty, okay? Or go here like this. This would be sick, I think. Yeah, the other option is that you land in this downhill, or you just drive there from here. So here we have basically the option of, I don't know if I have the chance to actually land on that roof. Maybe it actually works. I went over so much penalty. If I come from here and avoid airtime, maybe it's possible, but I'm not sure. We could also land here and then go to the water, but I'm not sure if that works. That's just another idea that I have. Okay, so and here either on the right side, which looks like this, or over the top, which I just did, which we do. Yeah, also in the end, I think I just have to try all the lines. It's there is nothing too logic that would tell me what's the fastest strat. Okay, this was now a lot slower. This will win. Also I feel the right side is generally faster. You see that I improve myself by going that way already. Yeah, this is also interesting, bouncing like that. Then blind jump, I should actually go for the more logic ways first. Also, we have this one again. This seems already much faster. I don't really know what exactly the idea and the ending might be. But generally the start to the right looks better, to be honest. It's another 2/10 at least. So now I have to do the other way. Oh. Ja, hallo. This is a lot better. A lot. They're not even close. So now I bet that there is a way to land there. And that is then the maximum blind jump. How do you go the best over this penalty? It's quite not obvious, to be honest. Naja, I could. I try to go full up again. Oh God. I went through the trees, but I didn't land where I wanted to. The question is, if I get this jump good, will that be ahead of my ghost, or does my ghost have more speed? The Ghost has more speed. I'm really not sure if that can be faster. Not really, no? Doesn't really look faster, to be honest. And here the question is also, how would I do this the best? The Ghost is over jumping. The downhill here too much for my taste. I can change that either by jumping off further left, which is possible as I go over that much penalty, could do that. Or I have like a more direct line like this, but then it's shit because I have to go to the right there, so yeah, let's actually take the other way. Hydrate, push up, oh god, cannot do push-ups now. Yeah, the thing is, exactly, interestingly, the jump down here was already not good enough. There is of course a difference between, I see the straight line that you're talking about. I mean, I can try that. But it seems like landing here already on some downhill can also help. But yeah, we try these two lines. So first of all, here's also a question a little bit. Oh, I'm over jumping massively. I'm not that easily getting to where I want to. Also if I go far left, then I have to oversteer here massively. But look at the speed difference that I just would have gotten. Let's try your line, because that's a... It should be easier if I see the line. Yeah, here. Yeah, also it's definitely easy to drive, and if I land that clean, then I think it has potential to beat my current PB. But I think that my other idea would have overtaken. Again, I didn't make it clean. I of course need to overjump the tip of the hill. Yeah, I have to watch out with this. Okay, no, then I go for my other way. Probably it's with release then. Like the oversteer there is annoying. Seventh. It cannot be that bad. That whole idea. One thing that I want to try again is a different exit out of the road. Because here you have less airtime, you know. But does that even help me? Because here I would overjump now. That's of course what I want to avoid. So I kinda want to go more inside. And I can jump off from the penalty there as well. Also my PP did it with releasing, I think, which is not perfect. But yeah, it's 18-14 now, last try. Let's see what it brings us. It's all about landing this super clean. You see how much you gain if you land that clean. Also this still has a bit of potential to get better, but it's a bit interesting because I still don't know fully everything. Like there could be also a different line faster. The puzzle basically here is how do you drive over the penalty? Is this literally the best way to do everything? Or is there a better way? This is like the interesting part of it. Okay, let's go next. Oh, I see there's a card, that's nice. Chamo with record, huh? We have now the Speedy map and we have Speedy with Desert car, interesting. Finally an old car again. It's not very speedy to be honest. Ah, okay, it's speedy, not that speedy. So this turn we have to remember. Then right as a tapping map. You would think on a fast map, which is kind of the fast style, that it would be a map that is more gamepad friendly. But this is tap 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 tap. -67th. Wait, was that also -67? Can I go over the bird here? You can. It's all about keeping these tires on the bottom. Just out of fun, I want to try this with keyboard. Naja, I mean, okay, I messed up this one corner, that's why I would have overtaken here. Okay, the ending is getting a bit tight for me with keyboards, should be possible though. Oof. Boom, 20th with keyboard. Let's see if I have a chance against myself with gamepad. And you know, I do not drive keyboard normally. And I think I have a chance and still improve the start. Oh yeah. 6th. 0.89. Does it actually work? Ah, yeah, I can also use the buttons on my gamepad to steer. The D-pad. I could try that for the first turns, and then I switch to the stick for the last turns. Well, no, let's actually not do it. Like here in the very start, this very first right turn, you don't wanna tap. This is like a smooth steer. Like here, this very first steering input. This is shit with tapping. Losing time there. But for that there are action keys, obviously. So. I haven't eaten KitKat or Twix since a long time. But I think KitKat, if I had to decide. I can say between Mars and Twix, I always took Mars. I mean, I think I have a decent run. We can go next map. Maybe next map, because it's LOL, will take a bit longer. We also want to do a conclusion at the end with these 5 new maps. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah, it's good that we already went to this. This is more like puzzle pathfinding, feels like. What could be a good line here? Literally copied. Okay. What do we have? It would be cool if there was a trick to just take a checkpoint and turn around. But sadly we have penalty here. No, but I thought about the fastest way to get to these boosters here, you know. It could be interesting. We have also these red boosters everywhere on these platforms. But you would only get the red boost if you have ground contact with the tires. And the question is, how would you hit them? You can do that here by jumping from this block to the red boost. But I don't know, this red boost won't give you actually a lot of boost, I believe. This here is absolutely not reachable, I think. Yeah, so and then the question is here, I could think for example that you can just take this booster, try as left as possible, and then you jump from here into the finish. We have here also reactors that we can take. In the end someone is gonna take a reactor, but I'm not really sure if you can soup with them, because you don't really have blocks close by. But yeah, the ring here or these finishes are where we want to get to. However, these finishes here would be not so nice reach, so yeah. Start is not in the middle. What? True, it's not. Yeah, interesting. Interesting, it's not. I hope it's symmetric, is it? I think it is symmetric. Otherwise. Damn it. Ah, rip. I mean, this is the way how you could get in there. Otherwise, as I said, my idea was this. Okay, this is a way to get down to this one finish. And this earlier finish. Oh, this is bad. There I'm also not really getting. Weird. So this is the best I've found yet. Can that be a solution? We take this booster here, jump into the middle, and then to here. Maybe this is a solution. Yeah. Boah, also the gear here is really not nice. Plus 40. Dude. Huh. This start is so awful with the gears and the plastic. I'm really also unsure what the best line is here in the just driving part. Okay, 12th place. I mean, this is a solution. This is definitely a solution. Plastic bounce on the roof into reactor. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely a lot of things possible. Also, this map definitely has a lot of potential, and it's more of a puzzle than a puzzle map, probably. I don't know. This is a reactor down. As if I would find a way to plastic bounce and get super high into this reactor and then it zoops me down there. Maybe. What is if I take this booster and I go to the right? I haven't tried that yet, to be honest. I should try that out. These are also ramps. Plastic ones? No, but this whole idea doesn't work. Really wonder, what is the best way? The gears are really horrible. I mean, I'm 12. This is still... Also, this is most likely far away from the optimal route still, though. But from what people found until now, it's not bad, what I have. I'm really confused with that start though. Got the gear. I mean, this is also possible, to be honest. Last try. If I overjump this, and then no, it's not better. No, also I think that my run isn't that bad, but who knows what the first place is. It's hard to say. But yeah, this is the week. Yeah, positions are rather decent, especially of 83, 84, good positions. Even though they are not correct, yeah, they are not updated, I have to go over this. Yeah, Trackmania issue. Alright. But yeah, I'm happy that there is an old car map, but Desert is still very weird. I don't understand Desert fully. Yeah, this map here, we will see. My line seems decent, but I'm not completely convinced with it yet. There might be small alterations of it, but I think the overall idea is correct. Because the others were so far away, like it's a bit weird that there are such differences. Map 13, yeah, very simple tech map. I don't know. At the start is super weird. I guess a bit worse than last week, but I'm also not sure. This map here has more potential because it's more puzzle. This is nice. And yeah, the first map, it's better than the maps from 2 and 3 weeks ago, I think. Alright, that concludes the weekly shorts discovery.